It was one of those nights when everything seems to go wrong. Real Madrid, still trying to recover after the disaster at Anfield, disappointed once again. This time in Vallecas, against Rayo Vallecano, in a draw that felt like a loss. But what really happened behind this setback? What did the cameras not show? And what might be turning into a much more serious problem inside the Madrid dressing room? So, if you love football and are a cool person who wants to help, please subscribe to the channel and leave a like. It would really help me a lot. Thank you. Right from the team's arrival, something felt off. Real needed to show reaction, attitude, something different. But what we saw on the field was exactly the opposite. A team without identity, without leadership, and without energy. The exception, once again, was Vinicius Jr. From the warm-up, the Brazilian showed focus and intensity. He entered the pitch determined and tried to take responsibility for the game. And if it weren't for an individual mistake and a clear penalty not given on Bellingham, the story might have been completely different. Even so, Vinicius didn't hide. He kept trying, fighting, pushing forward on his own. And that's what stands out the most. The number 7 seems to be carrying the weight of the entire team on his shoulders. To make things worse, he was once again insulted and threatened by rival fans, something that's sadly become routine in Spain. But unlike other times, Vini didn't respond with provocation. Still, he looked isolated, without the tactical and emotional support that a player of his level needs. On the other side, Bellingham also had an unusual night. During the first half, cameras caught a tense exchange between him and Xabi Alonso, with visible frustration and confusion. It was the same expression he had shown months earlier under Ancelotti, the look of someone who no longer understands what's happening within the team. It's been a long time since Real Madrid looked so emotionally disorganized. Huijsen, for instance, was substituted again at halftime. The young defender showed effort but also inexperience, committing positioning mistakes and looking lost on the field. When the second half began, Eder Militao came in. He had been spotted wearing earrings before the game, a small detail on its own, but one that ended up symbolizing the lack of focus and seriousness inside the squad right now. Meanwhile, Mbappe continues to struggle through a difficult transition. He played the full 90 minutes, started with energy, but looks further and further from his best form. The Frenchman has faced heavy criticism and seems to be feeling the pressure. What's worse is that even seeing this, Xabi Alonso does nothing. He doesn't rest him, doesn't change the system, doesn't offer solutions. Xabi seems like a man torn between his convictions and the fear of making tough decisions. He kept the same names on the field, ignored youngsters like Endrick and Gonzalo, and trusted Rodrygo once again, who came in but failed to change the game. A predictable, slow, and completely uninspired team. Real Madrid has become dependent on individual brilliance, and not even that showed up in Vallecas. When the final whistle blew, the image of Vinicius with his head down was the perfect symbol of the club's current state. The Brazilian could barely look toward the stands as rival fans taunted him non-stop. And if that wasn't bad enough, the post-match scene made things even clearer. Mbappe, Alaba, and Camavinga left the stadium in private vans, heading straight to the airport for the international break. None of them spoke to the press, and the feeling is that the squad is disconnected, everyone in their own world. Ironically, this break comes at the worst possible time. Real Madrid needed to unite, talk, and fix their issues internally. Instead, the players will disperse, leaving Xabi Alonso with no answers for a few more days. As usual, let's get to the post-match questions.
Es complicado, ¿no? La mesura, la tranquilidad cuando se tienen dos resultados no tan positivos. ¿Te preocupa que ahora con el parón de selecciones se empiece a hablar de crisis?
Sabemos dónde estamos, y yo creo que en los momentos buenos y en los momentos malos hay que saber equilibrarlo para llevarlo. La temporada es larga y, como bien has dicho, la exigencia es máxima, pero convivimos con ella y nos preparamos para ella.
¿Qué te preocupa más, los resultados o el juego?
Me preocupa el querer seguir creciendo, el querer seguir mejorando, haciendo una autocrítica positiva, una autocrítica constructiva. Yo creo que esto es el Madrid, todos sabemos dónde estamos y qué es lo que queremos y en el momento en el que estamos. Todavía estamos en noviembre, queda mucho, o sea que hay que tener exigencia propia y también mesura.
Y hoy en Vallecas ni Hendrik ni Gonzalo han calentado. Son dos delanteros. No ha contado con ellos. ¿El motivo por qué que ni siquiera hayan calentado?
Teníamos otros delanteros en el campo que también pueden crear peligro.
Al equipo desde fuera parece que le falta intensidad, que los duelos en Anfield y aquí en Vallecas se los gana el equipo rival. No sé si estoy en lo cierto o estoy equivocado.
No ganamos todos los duelos, pero no los perdemos todos. O sea que había sido muy disputado con un Rayo que juega mucho a la transición, pero yo creo que en la segunda parte la defensa ha aguantado muy bien. En las transiciones, la pena que no hemos podido, en las ofensivas que hemos tenido no hemos podido desequilibrar, pero en las defensivas el equipo, la línea defensiva, Álvaro, Mili que ha entrado, Raúl también que ha entrado, Fede, han aguantado bien con la ayuda de Eduardo, o sea que los duelos no les veo que no es falta de intensidad. No, Fede antes del partido estaba bien, Trent pues después de la lesión pues necesita un poquito más de tiempo, ahora seguro que en el parón va a poder prepararse bien para lo siguiente que viene.
Última pregunta.
¿Qué tal, Xavi? Miguel Ángel Toribio en directo para Radio Marca. Quería preguntarle si su equipo percibe que está perdiendo la esencia que vimos en Estados Unidos.
¿En Estados Unidos?
Sí, en el Mundial de Clubes.
No, nosotros hemos empezado la temporada en agosto, que es la plantilla entera que tenemos, es desde que empezamos el primer partido de liga contra el Osasuna, es donde estamos enfocando y donde estamos todos los jugadores. Lo de Estados Unidos es anterior.
In the end, the draw against Rayo Vallecano was much more than just 2 points dropped. It was a warning sign, a symptom that something is truly wrong inside the club. Emotional and tactical cracks are starting to appear. Real Madrid looks like it has lost its direction, and what once seemed like a minor slump now smells like a full-blown crisis. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Xabi Alonso still has control of the squad, or has the dressing room already started to fall apart? Leave your opinion in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Because here, we'll keep showing you everything you don't see inside the biggest club in the world.